A few weeks ago now, I posted a clip from my weekly Q&A about first class Forex funds. In the video, I spoke about my cautious optimism and to give them the benefit of the doubt because they're a growing business and misunderestimated their growth, etc, etc. And actually at the time they were communicating and talking and doing the Zooms, I think they still do, sharing what they were on with to try and fix stuff, catch up with payouts and all of that jazz. Well, my cautious optimism has now totally disappeared. I'd like to think cautious optimism is sensible. I'm a glass half full sort of a person. I think if you're negative about absolutely every opportunity, you're gonna miss so many glaringly obvious opportunities that are out there, right? And with certain new prop firms, they are worth exploring. They're worth being realistic. They're worth being hopeful. And if you don't explore these, as I've said, you'll miss opportunities. So basically I requested, I think, 3 payouts. First one was paid, made that account risk-free, but it took ages, absolutely ages, weeks and weeks and weeks. And then at that time you couldn't trade the account, etc, etc. Second one I put through eventually got approved. Still never seen the money, and that would have been beginning of March. And the third one was rejected for no reasons that have been clearly communicated. And no different ways of trading compared to the others, yeah? So social trader tools or trade copiers or however it was set up was the same as the ones that have been previously accepted. Now, one thing to be aware of is their Trustpilot. I think they tried to set up a separate Trustpilot to try and start a clean slate, which hasn't worked because that one's screwed too. This is just a business now that I don't see being able to recover because no one in their right mind is going to buy a new challenge with them when they do their due diligence. As soon as they hit the Discord and land in the Discord, they are going to see so much negativity and shit from people from not getting payouts. And that's the main thing. Any new prop firm, the biggest thing to traders using them as a prop firm is getting payouts. It's no more complicated than that. Traders want to know if they've made profit that they can get paid. So I was over $1 million funded with this company, but there is absolutely no point in me wasting any more of my time and energy when I can manage other accounts, put effort in and ensure I get paid. I could continue and I might get paid. However, I'm not willing to invest more emotional effort into trying to get paid, thinking I've made 10, 20, 30 grand and trying to fight a battle with trying to get it, because ultimately I think it's going to be wasted energy to a point. I did have a payout. I know others that have had payouts, and same with members in Discord. However, for that amount of people, there's also a chunk of people that haven't for whatever reason that they don't communicate. So I think, hey, look, I gave the FCFF the benefit of the doubt at the beginning. Every company has to start somewhere. However, they have been all talk and no action. Every week, these weekly fucking Zooms that they do, promising this, promising that, but nothing changes. Right? So I just think even if they do fix some stuff now, it's going to take quite a while to change the ship with, I guess, their reputation, and changing that Trustpilot is going to be tough, which I think means they're going to encounter more difficulties with maybe future payouts because they've not got the fresh cash flow coming in. So in short, yes, I was cautiously optimistic, but I'm not naive here. There comes a point where you have to just accept or cut your losses or appreciate it was worth exploring. But yeah, it's not played out for me. I would suggest anyone watching this video avoids them in terms of new challenges, but maybe keeps an eye, 6 months from now, if they're still there and their Trustpilot's very different and they've survived the storm, then fair bloody play to them. However, I just don't think that's going to happen. So this is just to clear up my previous video from weeks ago, because there's some keyboard warriors who like to leave shitty comments on there thinking it's all my fault. I'm entitled to various different opinions. We all are at different times. And at the time, I was just cautiously optimistic. But yeah, avoid and let me know, your feedback in the comments below and how you've experienced them so far.